How to get unstuck and grow your music career. This is a struggle of so many of us musicians that we want to grow. We have so many on our plate and we don't know where to go, what to choose. If you are in the place when you are talented in many different aspects of your career, if you are a great educator, great drummer, great videographer, and you are like confused what to choose, I hope this video will help you. I will share with you how to get unstuck based on the stories of Benny Greb, a story of Thomas Lang, and Matt Maguire, what these three drummers has in common regarding unstuck. I will also share with you my personal story that this one thing that I did, I believe that this was the thing that made my dream come true. Because after that thing, I got a call and I was a drummer for top Polish artists, as well as my drumming career was exploding in Poland. Right now, even I think like, how the heck it happened? I have no idea. John Mayer used to say that he was also confused. He didn't know in which direction to go. He asked himself, do I want to be the best guitarist in the world? No, he wanted to make the best music in the world. He wanted to write popular songs, and this goal, this vision, this dream make his path clearer for him. And I think this was the reason why he got such a success. In our journey to unstuck ourselves and to go forward, we have to ask ourselves a question, like, where do I want to go? And I know there are so many answers. If you want to be a musician, you're supposed to build your personal brand. You're supposed to have an income, how to start, making money out of it. It would be good to make money so you could do what you love, not go to a job. And we have to be great at our instrument. We have to get connections. We have to know about our business and industry, how it works, how to get gigs, how to, sell ourselves as a product. We have different options. We can create courses, online programs, mentorings, workshops. We can be a clinic drummer or musician. So there's so many options. So how to have this clear goal, how to be sure what to do. The truth is that we never will be 100% sure. Our mind is giving us these tricks, like stay in the same place, don't do anything, don't go outside your comfort zone, because it's uncomfortable and it's scary for your brain, for your mind. We can have these mental blocks. This is the mind games that you can easily overcome by accepting that most of musicians also struggle with those ones. The most successful ones are those who have a goal, a vision that is stronger than these thoughts and these doubts. It's not so easy to do it by yourself. You have to have someone next to you who will give you this encouragement and who will give you hope that, yes, you are on the right path. Yes, the next step is this one. And so having these people around you, it's so important. The environment that will be believing in you, that will believe in you, and they will say, like, you are already a great musician. I hope my story will inspire you, like how to get to these people and how to make it easier. I was living 1 year in USA when I was 19, and I was having these classes with different drummers. I hang out with like Virgil Donati for a week, which was like, oh my God, I saw his practice routine. He spends like 4 or 5 hours in the studio working or on his stuff, and I was sitting next to him, like watching what he's doing, not understanding anything. I realized then that if I want to have a music career, I had to do the same work. I had to practice like 4 or 5 hours a day, and I have to be focused, and I have to pay attention to my health. I want to go the same path. So having this mentor in front of you was crucial. And I remember when I came back to Poland, my parents wanted me to study something. I got to the university. I was like first day at the school, sitting in this university and this class and listening to the lecture, and I was feeling like, I'm not supposed to be here. What I'm doing here? I wanted to run away immediately because I knew that this place makes my dream not come true. If I'm going to stick here and sit here and waste my time. I took pen and paper. I just focused on my piece of paper, and I was writing like, what can I do to solve my problem? I don't want to be stuck in here. I want to move. I want to, meet musicians. I want to play. I don't want to be on this university. I was studying public relations, which helped me a little bit, but I'm not a public relation anymore. I started to write a list of things that I want to achieve as a musician. And I knew that, in place where I'm right now, and no one will like to play with me, I wasn't the best drummer. No one knew who I was. I was living in a small town, not in the city center. I knew that I have to do stuff to be another musician that the best ones will call. And I started to write like, I would like to become this drummer that the best bass players in Poland will call to. Then I start to ask myself a question like, who is the best bass player in Poland? So there is like Wojtek Pilichowski, there is Piotr Szaczek, and I wrote them on my list, and I was like, where they are playing right now? So they were playing with these pop stars. It turns out that after 1 year, Wojtek Pilichowski called me to be a member of his band, and after 2 years, I was playing with Piotr Szaczek. So this two bass player, after 2 years, they were my friends and we were playing together. It sounds crazy when I think about this. Our mind and what we can plan and what we can create in our life can be like crazy, If I didn't create this vision that I want to be this drummer that the best players call, I would not see the opportunities that I had. And the opportunities were like, oh yeah, next week I saw that Wojtek is playing a gig in my hometown. So I came to the gig. I met a drummer. I asked him, can I have a private lessons with him? He said yes. So it was like step-by-step actions that lead to these results. The drummer, actually, after this lesson, the drummer tell about me to Wojtek, and Wojtek invite me for rehearsals. And it turns out that he's looking for a new drummer, new band. And within a year, he wanted to create a band. He asked me, do I want to play with him? And I was like, yes, of course. It was like my dreams come true. And when I get this first gig, then the other artists also called me because they knew that if I'm playing with this bass player, I have to be, it has to be something in this girl. So let's invite her for rehearsals, for auditions. And that's how I was making my dreams come true. The plan was like, yeah, this is a plan and it's working. But of course, it wasn't like a plan, vision board, and like wait and do nothing. You have to do actions, you have to do steps, go out and put yourself out there. And later on, when I create Drum Academy, the drum school in Poland, I invite Benny Greb. He was doing drum camp in our school, and he was saying about the same thing. Like he wanted to be world-class drummer. So he was asking himself the same question, like, what would the best drummer do, He had this practice space that was messy and not well organized. He got himself on this question, like, in which place world-class drummer would practice? And he started to change everything, his attitude, based on the identity that he wanted to become. You can check out this model of identity shifting. We can think about who do we want to become. We can act as if we are already those world-class musicians. You can do so much with what you have, but sometimes we don't see like, really, are we good enough? We have these doubts, we have these beliefs that are blocking us. Benny was also showing us the way, like how to focus on our drumming journey and drumming path. He was using this apple pie method to take few areas of your drumming life, but you can choose few areas of your drumming career, like building a brand, like being great at your instrument, like making money out of your drums or your music, and ask yourself a question like, on which level from 0 to 10 are you at right now? So are you at 0 or 7 or 6 or 8? If you don't make any money out of your music, you probably start from the scratch. And if you are building a brand and you are already like having 100 followers, that means that you are maybe on number 3 regard this building brand column. So each sections can give you also clear way to evolve and to grow in these areas that need to be better. If you want to be a musician, it's like we need to make money. That's why I create this channel, to share with you the steps and the things that worked in my case. And I want to help as many musicians as I can. We all can have great living and make a profit out of what we love as a music academy owners or as musicians. Bending Rap Formula was also very inspiring to create this goal, to create this reality that, that the vision that we want for ourselves. But not only that, from time to time, I saw these great drummers who were using this technique. Thomas Lang, he was using visualization, and he was also planning his career as like creating his dream life. Matt Maguire, I saw this interview on Drumeo channel, which I love, that he was saying about how he planned his things. And he divided his goals into two sections. The first one is the section that he is in charge of. So like what we musicians have to do. He wrote like, I need to practice 2 hours a day. I need to be a better sound engineer. I want to be a music director, so I need to practice this as well. And I need to build a personal brand. And then the other section was, where should I go to get what I need? This is a thing that gets our focus outside. Like we have to go out, do some extra things to make our dreams come true. As Walt Disney said, all our dreams can come true if we have a courage to pursue them. Getting unstuck and growing your music career is like a lifetime journey. It's never be the end of it. You can always learn and you can always improve. If you feel unstuck, take a moment, prepare for the next bold move you're gonna take. Have people around you that will help you. Ask yourself this simple question: what do I want? What do I need to change? And act. And as Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. So if you are serious in your music career, building a brand or making money out of music, you can check links below. You can book a call with me and I would love to help you. And if you are interested in these topics, check the next video. Bye.